It's another warm evening out here in the Chihuahuan Desert, and I'm about to start looking for animals. Now, one of my favorite ways to look for animals out here for videoing and recording and photography is right here. As you can see, this is where the mountainside meets the road. Now, what has happened is a lot of times when the road meets a mountainside like this, construction crews will come out and cut through the mountain so the road can pass through evenly, instead of always going up and down over these mountains. Well, what this does here is it creates what resembles rim rock, like in the upper mountain areas, where a lot of animals like to make their home up in this jagged rock formation. Now, what I'll do is after dark, I'll walk along this cut here, and as I go along, you can check in the crevices and all along around the base and even up towards the top to see if you can find animals. Now, there's only a few simple things you need. First, I bring a flashlight with me. You can see what I'm doing looking along the ground or on the wall here. It's in front of me what animals might be there. The second thing I do is I always bring a snake stick. So if there's anything venomous on the pathway in front of me, on the ground, or even out on the road, I can move it to a safe distance from me, from cars, from whatever might be going on here. Well, it's about sunset here, so all I have to do is wait a few more minutes, and then I'm going to head out and see what I can find. Man, doing this is so fun because you never know what you're going to find up here along this cut or right at your very feet as you're walking along. It's really neat because you're really out in the middle of the habitat, so you could find anything, and it's not necessarily because of any man-made structure. You're actually right here where the animals are. Larger animals like snakes and some mammals will show up real easily in the light, but some animals that are smaller like arachnids or insects, you really have to study the cracks for. You never know when you could see the tail of a lizard or just another part of an animal that's back up in a crevice or a hole in the cut, so you have to look real carefully. This is a really cool way to look for things because being right beside the road and everything, you have to watch out for vehicles, but it is overall a lot safer than being back in the interior sometimes, out in the middle of nowhere and completely away from everybody and everything. Now, oh, hey, look at this. This is a darkling beetle. Now, these are kind of common to find out here, but they're really cool. They have a shiny dark back. This one's kind of dusty here, but they're this shiny black. They're solid color, and they're a pretty hard-bodied insect. But one of the neat things about him is you can see here, it looks like he's mooning me. He's sticking his booty way up in the air there, his abdomen area. And what they can do is they can shoot this bad-smelling juice out of the back end of them that discourages predators from trying to eat them. So that's why he's got this little thing going on here. I hope he doesn't shoot my finger, but he's trying hard to keep me away, sticking his face in the dirt there. This is pretty cool here, but I'm going to go ahead and see what else I can see. And it's a beautiful night out here, just really peaceful. Seeing a few things, a few insects and arachnids. That's why you have to be really careful and really pay attention to what you're looking at and your surroundings. Hey, come here. Come here, look at this. Wow, look at this. This is pretty cool. This is a crevice spiny lizard. Now they get bigger. This is a smaller one, but they live on these faces of rim rock or even in these cuts here, and they like to get back in the crevices, hence the name crevice spiny lizard, and they'll sleep and live in there, and they'll come out for food, looking for different things to eat. One of the things they do, their defense mechanism, is they'll try and swell their body up and get big if they feel like a predator's coming at them and wedge themselves in that crevice And if you can see the way his scales are kind of rigid and sharp, this helps him to grip in there a little bit better and hopefully stay away from becoming something's dinner. Man, that's cool. It's a neat little guy here. I'm gonna go ahead and let him go. Woo, there he goes. Well, as cool as that spiny lizard was, it's been a little while since I've really seen anything. That's kind of been my last major animal here, so I'm thinking about calling it an evening. It's been really good so far. There are a lot of things that... Whoa! Oh, okay, check this out. Look. Look at this. This is a Baird's rat snake. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, wow. This is a Baird's rat snake. He must be out here just cruising looking for a late night snack. These are usually gray snakes with some slight orange that you can kind of see between the scales. This is almost a completely orange snake with some slight gray going along the back. This guy has got reverse coloration. These guys can be really hard to find. This is really cool. Walking cuts is a really cool way and a really fun way to get up close and personal with nature. Things that you can only find up in the rimrock. Man, I love doing this because this is a great way to find nocturnal animals that are usually in very tough to get to spots, but in a very easy way. Fun stuff. Thanks for watching this video.
To learn more, go to our wildlife pages at wircheswildlife.com.
If you enjoyed the video, please rate it and leave a comment in the space below.
And we would love for you to subscribe.